What's up, my people? Today I want to share with you what I think may be the greatest NASB Bible that I have ever come into contact with. The Thinline Quentel NASB from Schuyler. No light on it? There we go. Black goatskin. Thinline Quentel NASB, black goatskin. So my friends at Evangelical Bible, I reached out to them in the past and just asked, hey, if you ever have anything that you want to have reviewed on my channel, I'd love to take a look at it. And they let me know they didn't have anything. But they wrote me back a little down the road recently and let me know that they had a Bible, a black goatskin, NASB, Quentel Thinline, but it was defective. And they just said, if you want it, you can have it and you can review it. And I said, yeah. So the defectiveness on it is not that bad. So let's open it up and take a look at it. First of all, awesome. Okay, so we're gonna take a look at this. I'm gonna give you some thoughts on this Bible. I got some thoughts about this one. Oh, snap. First of all, we got ridges. Ridges matter. You want the ridges. So here's the defect. I just want to show you up front. It's that this paper right here is not connected in here, which makes it look better. Now, without this, the Bible's completely functional, but you can see where the cover is connected. So, bonus, either at the end of this video or in another video, I'm going to kind of feel how my time goes. We're going to try to fix this, and I'm a little scared. So, this aside, because your Bible will not come like this, I want to talk to you about some things that I really like about this Bible. Now, I'm sure that the color of the ribbon changes from Bible to Bible, but I'm loving these navy bluish ribbons. Now, I will let you know that a little trick, someone asked me this on a video yesterday. They asked, how do you get rid of these creases in your ribbons? I take my wife's flat iron thing that she uses for her hair and I just zip right over it, maybe once or twice, and that should take them right out. Also makes them nice and warm so you can cuddle up with your ribbons when you're done. First thing is, this is probably the most, I'm looking past any of the quality stuff. We're not talking paper, we're not talking cover, we're not talking any of that. This is probably the best layout for any NASB that I have ever dealt with. Because I do like double column. I've learned that from using the Legacy Bible that is right here now. It's under my Green Ranger Power Morpher because it is the official Green Ranger Bible. But my Legacy Heirloom from Crossway in the green that you can only get from Evangelical Bible. But I like the single column in theory. When I actually am reading, I like double column. This is bigger. I would consider this like a large print Thinline because of the size of it, both the actual size and the size of the text. But the layout's great because you get the two columns. There's no reference column in the middle, which I've grown to like. I really grew to like that using the ESV Thinline. But the way they deal with the notes and everything on the page. So, if you have a Cambridge or a Lockman Foundation NASB, you know that they'll take the cross references and the footnotes and they kind of just all merge them together, and then they're in this deal, and so you have to find the verse number and then you have to figure out all the stuff. Where Crossway, what they've done with their Bibles is that they just basically do footnotes per page. So you have all the footnotes at the bottom on every page. That's been adopted here, and I really love it. So I'm going to zoom in for a second. When you go on this page, all of your footnotes are down here, which is really awesome because it makes it so much easier to read. Now, I have grown accustomed to not even liking to have cross references because I'm used to the Crossway. Thinline, and it doesn't have cross references. Most of my Crossway Bibles don't have cross references, but if I was going to have cross references, I kind of love the way that they do this. Putting it at the bottom, you've got the red verse numbers, so it really breaks it up. That red really breaks everything up. You've got this red line here that separates it. Then you got your footnotes there. So, I mean, just the layout of this page is just amazing. It's just so easy on the eyes. Let's go to something that's a little blockier. I mean, it's just super easy on the eyes. Now, let me just point out some things I really like. Red, 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 red verse numbers. I love that. I haven't even gotten to covers and all that stuff yet, but I love that. Some things that I wish were different on this page. I love where the footnotes are. I love the cross references being down here. If you got to have cross references, I think that's a great way to do it. Things I don't love, things I wish were different. I wish these verse numbers were red. So I wish they were red verse numbers throughout the whole thing here. That would be next level, because the verse numbers are black. The chapter numbers are red. Page, I don't even know what you call this on the paper, but where we're at, locator, triangulator, biblical triangulator. I like all that. I just wish these verse numbers were red. I think that's like the one thing that would make this page pop just so much more. And the only other thing that I wish was different, and I know we only got so much room to work with, I do wish this margin between the columns was just ever so slightly thicker. I mean, I'm talking very ever so slightly, but it just kind of looks like it's all running together to me, but I'm sure I would get used to that as time goes on. So let's talk about some of the physical features of this Bible. First things first, let's see how big it is. It looks like it's about 6.5 by 9 3/4 ish. So it's big. It's going to feel to me more like a large print Thinline Bible would feel from ones that I've had. Very similar in size to me to the Legacy Heirloom, which I'm going to grab. We'll just bring the Green Ranger and my Power Morpher over here. So let's see. Oh yeah, these are basically the same size. Yeah, they're basically the same size. So roughly the same thickness as well. So if you get this thinking you're getting a Thinline, like a little Thinline, like the Lockman or the ESV, that is not what you are getting. I'm just going to leave this here to be a blessing to you. We'll put it right there in the corner. There you go. You're welcome, Power Ranger fans. So in terms of physical stuff, I like these ribbons length. I guess these are made in the same place as these heirlooms. So you got this nice gold trim inside. The art gilding is just absolutely gorgeous. Again, I mean, other than the ribbon size, I would pretty much give it the same treatment as this one. I mean, you got this beautiful art gilding, those lined edges on the inside. You know, that really plays a trick on the eye, because this is no better done than any other premium Bible, but the gold makes it look like it's just next level. The inside is gorgeous. You could easily preach from this Bible. I think I said this in the Canterbury review. I do wish this goatskin cover was in the back. I just feel like that's a better spot for it. Just beautiful. Got your presentation page. I do like that it's kind of just basic. I like the presentation page. I like the fact that it doesn't have all of the married and all that stuff in there. Let's look in the back at the maps. Maps also like these better than what we get from Crossway. Crossway does these glossy maps that feel cheap to me. I just don't like them. These are paper, and much more similar. If you have a Cambridge, this is going to be similar to what's in the back of the Cambridge. Very nice There are just some blank sheets back here, not much, just a handful. Most of them are cardstocky-ish. You do have some lined paper in here, which I think is neat and unique for a Bible this size. I don't know how many pages, but not many. It is the same thickness as the Bible paper. So it's going to bleed and be thin, but I don't know that you really want thick paper in there at all. The paper is thin. I don't know GSMs and all that. Y'all know I don't do a lot of technical stuff, but it's much thinner than a Cambridge, I can tell you that. But it's very nice. It feels a little thinner than this. Nah, it's about the same. So yeah, so I love this. I would highly recommend the Thinline Quentel for the New American Standard. My big hope, you know, they're supposed to have a wide margin coming out, and if they will make a wide margin that is basically just wide on top of this, I think that'd be too big, to be honest with you, actually, now that I say it. But if they make a wide margin that's this same footprint, that would be awesome. I would love that. And yeah, so it's great. So this is a great, I am pro this Bible. I was wondering what the big deal with Schuyler Bibles were, and now I know. I'm very impressed with this, super impressed. So I'd highly recommend go grab one if you want one. And of course, you don't have to go buy a big expensive Bible in order to enjoy and receive from the Word and to grow in the Lord. However, when it comes to the NASB, your options are so limited already, and this is a cut above, man. And it smells good. So here's the deal. I'm gonna make a separate video where I try to repair this Bible. And what I will do is I will release it soon. So I won't put it far off into the distance. So I'm gonna literally stop recording, sit down, try to fix this thing, and then we can go on that journey together. If you like this video, if you want to see more videos like this, make sure you do me a favor and like, comment, and subscribe. And also hit that bell thing so you get notified whenever I post a new video, so you can see me either fix or massacre this expensive Bible. That being said, as always, I appreciate you being here, and I am praying that you continue to experience grace for life through Jesus Christ. See you later.